adorable blue creature right here in my arms at this moment is Sylvester. And before I get into the details of why you should keep and care for your own water bear, let's dive into the specifics of caring for your own tardigrade. Welcome to Tardigrade 101. Here, we will discuss how to care for your own water bear. But before that, some general information.
The scientific name for these adorable animals are tardigrades, but are more commonly known as water bears or even moss piglets. Even though they seem more like bacteria than anything, water bears are indeed a part of the Animalia kingdom and are also a part of the Ecdysozoa phylum, which contains other extremely small animals. While there may be many different species of these, the general genus for them is Tardigrada. They get their common name from the man who discovered the creatures in 1773, a pastor named J.A.E. Goes, who said, "Strange is this little animal because of its exceptional and strange morphology and because it closely resembles a bear in miniature. That is the reason why I decided to call it Little Water Bear." Not only that, but he also gave its scientific name tardigrade, meaning slow stepper. Now, after that little tidbit, we will return to our regularly scheduled program.
Do you see this? That is not the ideal pet. You know what the ideal pet is? I'll tell you what the ideal pet is. Oh, hi. Now, first of all, we have various sizes of tardigrades here at the Syndicate. Microscopic, graham cracker crumb, thumb, and cupped hands, which is what Sylvester is. Naturally, water bears are microscopic, which is how we receive each animal. They grow up to 0.05 to 1.2 millimeters in body length without our treatment, and have 4 pairs of legs with either 4 or 8 claws at each end. If you would like to clip your water bear's nails so they won't scratch, Water Bear Syndicate is the only place in the world that offers that treatment for microscopic creatures. However, you should be careful. Water bears reproduce both asexually by using parthenogenesis and sexually. Parthenogenesis is when an egg can develop without having to be fertilized first. This is why we recommend only owning one water bear, because either way, you will eventually get babies if you have a female. If you have any extra tardigrades that you cannot care for, please return them to our headquarters. If we find any on the black market, Wish, eBay, or whatever, we will find you. Follow the law, kids! Now, food! Water bears are exceptionally easy to feed, but if you want high-quality food for your tardigrade, we prepare special meals that are sold at our various shops around the nation. A tardigrade's natural prey are amoebas, nematodes, and even other tardigrades. However, we are a water bear positive establishment. We do not condone this, and therefore do not sell water bears as food products. While you can find these food materials literally anywhere, it is quite impossible to regularly feed your water bear on your own without our help. This is why we sell feeding products specifically for our water bears of all sizes. Sylvester, go off! No, pause! Pause! Just like with our food, it is exceptionally easy to give your water bear a good home. Literally anything with water will work. They need water around their bodies at all times to permit gas exchange and to avoid drying out. Hence the nickname water bear. They are found everywhere. Mountains, the sea, rainforest, the Antarctic, sand dunes, soil, leaf litter, lichens, moss, even in your backyard. If there's water, there's a possibility of finding a tardigrade. However, there's a reason you can't just catch a pet water bear of your own. Oh, it's raining. You need special equipment to do so, which is made uniquely by our own company. We catch the water bears for you so you don't have to buy insanely expensive apparatus just to own one. Let's get out of this freaking rain. Come on, let's go. Oh, hi. Well, water bears, you're not allowed to be on this land. It's private. Water Bear Syndicate owns this. While water bears are amazing pets and paradoxical creatures, there's one con to owning a tardigrade: their lifespan. Water bears are the most impressive animals or organisms on the planet when it comes to endurance. They can survive temperatures as low as negative 328 degrees Fahrenheit and as high as 304 degrees Fahrenheit. Sudden changes in salinity, lack of oxygen, and even water. Levels of X-ray radiation 1,000 times the lethal human dose. Chemicals including boiling alcohol, 6 times the pressure of the deepest parts of our oceans, and even the vacuum of space. They are almost indestructible. They do this by using cryptobiosis, a state of reversible death. Their most common version of this is anhydrobiosis, which is drying up from lack of water. Microscopic tardigrades can survive for centuries in this state, but are unable to be interacted with. Their normal lifespans, sadly, are only a few months. This is why we are so intent on finding a good home for them, especially our microscopic ones, so they can be happy before they die. However, for our larger tardigrades, it's different. For our graham cracker crumb-sized water bears, the longest one has reportedly lived up to 2 years. For our thumb-sized tardigrades, it's up to 10 years, and for our cupped hand-sized water bears, we are not sure yet. The expected lifespan is up to 50 plus years. However, as their sizes grow, their indestructibility decreases, so choose carefully and pick their habitat wisely. While water bears are partially carnivorous creatures with a butthole for a face, they still deserve the same amount of love and care that we give to our dogs, cats, and other various pets. Look at this face. Who couldn't love this 8-legged microscopic moss piglet we all know and adore? For more information on owning your own tardigrade, go to waterbearsyndicate.gov/tardigrade101. Thanks for watching! Water Bear Syndicate is environmentally friendly!